There we go. I was muted. Yay! Alright. Got that. Alright, so I'm good to start. Hello, anybody who hops by in the, well, later on, looks at it in the archive. Today I'm going to be messing with 7 Days to Die, and let's go ahead and get things live. And this is the 7 Days to Die launcher, and down here, this is the page on the forums that you can go to and download the launcher from, so you can get the mods. So you just go to the forums, look for in the mod menu, find this forum section, and that's where you get it. But anyway, what I'm messing with is not any of these mods over here. I'm going to be messing with modlets, and the whole reason that error popped up is I already have the game loaded. I have, well, here are all the available modlets here. There's quite a few of them, and you just reach over and click on whichever one you want downloaded. Then up here on installed modlets, these are the ones you have downloaded, and if you don't want one enabled, you just click on it over here and it disables it. Some of these are not compatible with each other, some do things that I wasn't too fond of, but this is kind of a mix of different mods that I'm looking at, messing around with, see which ones I like, conceptually, things like that. Have wandering traders, NPCs, other survivors, other things we can build. Things like switching out the stripper model with a nurse model, just because of YouTube. Makes larger cities with the map, things like that. So, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. We've got different vehicles and things like that. So we've got a lot of mods that I'm going to be messing with. So, I guess let's go ahead and go into the game. I just loaded this up. Okay, I don't know which city I'm in. I zoomed out fully. This is the largest map size that the game will give me. So, I thought I'd just start a new game and see how well this goes. Come on, give me more grass. I need to do all the basic starter quests real quick. I'm gonna need feathers. Give me your feathers. Alright, so we have feathers. I have no real weapons, which is gonna be a slight problem. But I'm in a city, which is not a bad thing. Anybody here? Can I just walk in here? Nope. Nurse. Nurse! Back away. Back away. I have fire. I already am getting sick because I got slapped by a nurse. Yay. Go away, please. I want to mess with modlets. And I have cheat mode on just in case I don't get any of the stuff I want to mess with the modlets on here. But I'd rather not. I'd rather come across some of this stuff more naturally. Y'all weren't here just a moment ago. Curse you. Come on. How many of y'all are there gonna be? Maybe that'll kill some of you. Nope. They are not cooperating. Come on. Down. Down. Why are they being like this? Don't let being jerks. Do me a favor and just die. Okay, you did die. There we go. Now, I did double up XP just so I could level a little faster. And looks like that car blowing up took out just about everything I could loot in here except for that pile of ammo over there. Okay, he's dead. Anybody up there? Oh, okay. I hope this does well and I find some nice loots. Because otherwise this is gonna get dull fairly quickly. Hey, I killed him. After being stunned. Alright, so notice in that loot I grabbed a ammo type that is new, and one of the mods that I have has given several gun additions, firearm additions. Yeah. Another one, you can find complete bicycles in dumpsters, which is nice, because to me that I could very easily see having a complete dumpster or complete bicycle in a dumpster. Its quality varies, so, and the amount of health it has varies, so I do like having that. I think that there may be more of them than needs to be, but it's what it is. Need to find a gun. Need to find ammo. Well, more ammo on a gun. Or maybe a car.
Cars are good.
Yes. Are you also watching?
Just turned it on.
Ah, okay. So I went through and showed off the launcher and how you deal with modlets and what modlets I'm messing with. There's quite a few of them. Some of the ones that I have affect the spawning of the map. And like what the terrain looks like, how big the cities are, the shape of the cities, POIs, what POIs spawn. There's some that hardly ever spawn, and then some that overspawn. Like before I installed that modlet, one of these. Oh dear, no, that's a bandit with a bow and arrow. I do not want to jack with that. That's another thing that those the mods put in. Ooh, that's... I'm very tempted to wake up everything there, but I don't have a gun to deal with that. Hey, there we go. There's a place over there that probably has some guns. If it doesn't, I'm dead, so. Because that place usually is full of doggos. And military zombies. And all sorts of other unfriendlies. But We shall see. Alright, I'm gonna put the bed down, like right there. Get my stems back. Run in here. Jump,
Man,
jump.
how far back is the audio video on this thing?
What?
I'm trying to figure out what the delay is between us talking and this.
Is it fairly big?
You just put down your bed.
That's not too bad.
Okay.
Although it just locked up because I moved a modded gun into a use slot.
Okay, that's not that far off.
And it locked up again. Did I kill him? No. Did I get him? Oh, I need to reload. Oh wow, there's a lot of them coming in. Okay. What do I have that I can use to... I have nothing really to open these.
Kind of back this up out of the way. Hopefully you can still hear me.
Yep.
Good deal. Oh, I still got my pin box.
There we go. Yeah, I'm leaving this area. This is a whole can of bad news there. Actually, no. No. Grab the bedroll, and then grab the bicycle, and then run. Run away!
I might need to restock them.
What are you rolling around, dude? Oh, I'm hearing this clunk, clunk, clunk.
Oh, that would be the sound of my paint bottles while I got it in my hand. Ah.
So what are we painting this evening?
That printed model of the Wolf Girl that I made for that board game.
Let's see, what do we have here? A hammer, yay. What do we have here? Nothing.
Oh, so we can say it then.
What?
Hammer time.
Right.
Still relevant, right?
I think you're a few decades off.
You reckon?
Probably.
Alright.
Good Lord. I have very little here that buffs my my shooting skills right now. I have nothing, actually, that buffs my shooting skills. Water! I got water. Good Lord, man. I mean, are you, like, fixing dinner on that end?
That is the sound of something sweet that I really should not be eating, but I could not resist. It is a little Debbie cake that is effectively 2 soft peanut butter cookies with peanut butter filling in the middle.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. It's sinfully good.
Ah. Okay, lagging out as I put the revolver in. There we go. What's in the backyard here? Anything worthwhile?
How many different little modlets you got running?
A bunch. Some of them don't mean anything anymore, because they only really did anything when I was souping up the map. Ow. Where'd you come from? These guys apparently came out of nowhere. But, I mean, things like
So
the cities only... The city and the terrain manager and things like that really only do anything when I'm generating
okay, so,
the map.
right, so map generation. Gotcha.
Now, with the some of these rifles, they accept a bunch of different types of ammo. So, there we go. Which is kind of nice, especially when you get to some of the submachine guns, because the mod that adds all the guns is a little excessive with their detail. Alright, let me pull that. 223 steel rounds.
I don't remember I've mentioned the idea before or not, but you know it would be a great addition to 7 Days, or any zombie game of this nature,
Oh.
is if, one, they did finally introduce like living NPCs that you could trade with on the routes. Not just the trader, but randomly
Like
walking,
one of
trying to
the
survive.
modlets that I have?
Yeah, but they're bandits, right? Or is it
No.
not just bandits?
There are actual traders and people you can hire.
Okay, cool. So that introduced to the game, like legit, not just mods.
Yeah.
But have it to where if you die by a zombie, you are resurrected as zombie. And as partly game mechanics, because otherwise, whatever. But as a game mechanic, if you want to be resurrected as a player, you have to play as a zombie and kill or be killed, or kill or be killed by another human. Like if
Interesting.
you die of zombie starvation or falling off a cliff or insert other means here, you just come back as a zombie again.
Interesting. I can see some hitches in setting it
Oh,
up like that.
I don't doubt that at all.
So, something you would find interesting, Fuzz.
Hmm.
All the cornfields I'm cruising by right now.
Uh-huh.
There's all over the place. And one
At
of the
least it will be.
mods that I've added lets
Super
you...
corn.
Oh, and here's more other fields. So the mod adds things that are... Like, all the fields are in kind of a localized area. But, one of the mods adds a whole thing of farming. And I may go ahead and cheat in some of the farming stuff.
Okay.
Just near the end so I can show off some of it. Hey, okay. Let me... There's a Humi, over there. I'm gonna put down my bed and walk over. I have a gun. Hello? Can I talk to you? Are you just frozen? I think he's frozen. I don't think he's working correctly. Because that definitely doesn't seem like correct to me.
Nope.
So...
Did I put that in the right jar? I'll just wash my brush in my drink.
That's pretty funny.
I mean, it was a clean brush, but catching myself now would be ideal.
Yeah? I mean, you're not using, like, lead-based paints, are you? Are you dead now? Can I loot you? Don't know. Oh god, they're all coming in. I need to find some rocks. No rocks. I need to do the questy thing. Ah, there's a rock. How many rocks do I need? 4? Okay. Plant fiber, plant fiber. More rock. Nope, that's not a rock. Is that a rock? No, that's not a rock. Alright. So, if I jump here and jump here, can I jump out? So I can jump that. Jump, jump. Up here. Pipes and money. That could have been unpleasant. Alright. What's in here? More junk. Nothing really over here worth mentioning.
That's what I could be doing. Got loading videos.
Okay, there's a doggy house. That's a little concerning. No doggy yet, but... Come on. Oh, thank you. A rock! Okay, how did that not hurt me? I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is excited by a rock.
Well, I need 4 of them. And they're not easy to spot.
No, they're not, actually.
Alright, jump on the bike and I want to ride my bicycle.
Especially when we got ground clutter that is graphical only. That looks like the rocks you need to pick up.
Yep, there's 2. I found them. Pick up small stone. Pick up small stone. Get back on the bike. And ride. Alright, so... let's go ahead and craft our stone axe.
Oh, I really should have problemed this.
Now to grab more plant fibers. I'll do that. God, I'm running so low on stamps. I'm gonna need to find a nice place to hide up. Pull up. There's a dumpster. Nothing. Okay. Let's put you here. Let's put bandage there. Actually, there. There we go. Guess while I'm running around looking, I can be collecting plant fibers. Hey, there's another survivor. Hello. Damn, look at your eyes. I think something's wrong with the survivor, one of the survivor mods.
I'd wait for it to come up on stream.
No, they're just not behaving. They're just standing there.
Oh, that girl is on something. Good Lord. You need to find some of that. Whatever she's on, you need to find some of that.
Hood, craft, pants, craft. And she just sat there and let the zombies do whatever to her.
Hey, you want to be stoned in the middle of a zombie apocalypse? That's what happens.
Fair enough.
Although, to be fair, during the zombie apocalypse...
That's the best time to be stoned?
Damn right. At least then you won't care too much if you're being eaten. Might be laughing the whole way through.
Alright, putting the iron boots back on, because why not? Painkillers, those are worth having. Okay, what's in here? Oh, hello. Nope. Don't really want to mess with this, but I've kind of already started with it. I kind of wish I could set everything on fire with the torch.
Sounds about right. Damn firewood.
Not just the zombies, but everything. Now, one of the modlets that I'm messing with replaces the stripper zombies with the nurse zombies. Which, I mean, if we're being honest, no nurse dresses like that anymore. So those nurses are not nurses.
Yeah, no. Nah, they definitely came out of the house of ill repute, that's for sure. Or a bachelor party.
Yeah.
Really, really, really big bachelor party. And you have to question just how many damn strippers there are in one damn town.
Yeah. Or tourists. Ow.
Yeah, it almost feels like all these current zombies all need to be specials, and they need a lot more, and I mean a lot more generics.
Yep.
For the hordes and the general stuff.
Yep. Oh god. I can't get out. I'm stuck. All I have is a club. Well, not even the club, but the torch. Okay. Fat guy down.
Torch is the best one. It's a great weapon.
Yeah, it doesn't degrade, but it doesn't...
It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does has a chance of setting them on fire.
True.
So, I mean, it's very easy to argue that it's a damn fine weapon. Especially in a pinch.
Yeah, I mean, if you have nothing else, it's a much better weapon than, say, your fists.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you have no perks. Oh, God. There's more of them. Okay, store shelves. That's another one of the modlets. Makes the shelves lootable.
Oh, nice.
Ow.
Are there any big mods like the one you and I was running?
No.
Okay, so it's just all little mods.
All little mods, all stacked on each other.
Okay.
Frickin' crawler. Gonna have to use that painkiller. There we go. Give me 40 health right there. Okay, and he burned to death. Yay. Poncho. That could be useful. And that could be useful. Let's grab the ranch, because that'll be nice. I can show off some of the stuff with Guppy's vehicle mod with that. Meat stew. Oh, they don't all have those. That's worth noting. The past few of these and some of the other, well, this particular point of interest that I've messed with in some of my previous plays, there was a wool safe behind that picture.
Mm-hmm.
So. Ooh. Get up here. Where did the shoddy shot go? Yes. Alright, we're gonna put you down here too. I like the shotguns from that mod. They are nice. Okay,
Well, to be fair, you like shotguns, period.
Fair enough. Ammo stockpile. And we've got working stiffs. Tools. Let's see what sort of goodies we have from working stiffs. Crap. A garden hoe. Yay. Alright. Head through here. Might be faster to go out a different way, but there's some loot back in here. Sometimes. Oh, it's a good loot. I wonder. Yep. All I have is 7 bullets for that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back out. Oh, I can't. So, rifle and lockpicks. Yeah. Gonna. Actually, if I do this, do I get a rock? Because I think I'm gonna need a rock before I. Yes. Before I get out. Well, since I'm here, let me look at what my skills. Where can I throw some skills in? This is one of those modded perks here. Farming.
Mm-hmm.
We, at level 5, we unlock the ability to raise calves.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, there's quite a few cool things. Let's go with strength starting out, since I'm probably going to be meleeing a lot. And that also lets me grab Pack Mule and Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, I love that Tyrannosaurus.
Yep.
I need a black.
Alright, let's grab you. Repair it. Let's go ahead and eat that. I may have to get some... Yeah, I'm gonna have to drink some water pretty soon. Luckily, I found a bit, but... That's down. Alright, where did the bicycle go? There did the bicycle go. Alright. Nothing. Yeah, I could show off one of Guppy's wrecked car models. Hey, he gave me some ammo too. Yay. But yeah, Guppy's vehicle mod is one of the ones that I'm running, and it adds things like this ambulance that's up here. You'll see Hummers and 2.5-ton trucks and things like that that are broken down on the side of the road. And some of them are not actually broken down. Some of them are working vehicles, which is kind of nifty. I think I've already been there. Okay. Yeah, that's... What the heck? Hey, dude. I mean, you're both survivors, but you're not. Yeah, you're something's wrong with you guys. Wonder what happens if I shoot one. I get XP, but it doesn't piss the other one off. I don't get that much XP from shooting them. It's much more efficient to shoot zombies.
Well, that's one deterrent.
Yeah. I mean, especially when they're not moving. It's like, okay. That modlet's not working.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like it's broken or still
In development. Yeah. Or one of the other mods or modlets is interfering.
Yeah. Let that coat dry. I definitely need to stop by Reaper Paints. It's Vallejo. He's a Reaper. Reaper Paints. Definitely want more of those since they've held up this long without needing water. That's fairly impressive for, you know, an 1.5 ounce bottle of paint. Or half ounce, I should say.
Alright. So this is one of the 2.5-ton trucks. I have yet to find a 2.5-ton truck that is that works. I have found other vehicles that are working vehicles, which is kind of cool. And is what I'm actually looking for right now. Nope, no car down that way. Alright, I need to get some water in me. Nope, nothing from you. Alright, let's toss that in, toss that in. You... Shotgun shells, toss you in, toss you in. There we go. Should have been enough water to keep me hydrated for a little bit. Let's go back into the forest. See what's in this dumpster. Another empty dumpster. Yay. Shotgun, ammo. Everything else can stay.
I have to look at that one later.
Hmm?
You know the channel Drawfee, right?
I've heard of it.
Dark Souls 2 characters drawn in Disney style.
That could be interesting.
I'll have to look at that one later.
Ooh. This place could be nice. I'm going to be a little cheap about how I'm going to take care of this, but... What? I didn't roll them. Okay, game. Sure. Make me eat my chili. I didn't tell you to do that. I didn't touch the mouse wheel or the scroll wheel to shift it over. Like, no, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, yeah, we grabbed that. Bunch of dead boys. Gun bits. Oh, yeah, lots of gun bit. More gun bit. More Healy bit. Might need to make sure I get some more stone before I go too much further. There we go. Good lord, the amount of stuff I'm getting from the guns. Alright, we need to repair that. Alright, what are my options here? Ooh. Okay, we're gonna scrap you, we're gonna scrap you, scrap you, gonna scrap you. We got a bow, gonna scrap you. So I got a couple of nice rifles, quite a bit of ammo out of this. I think this was a good dip down here, even though I'm heavily encumbered. Yes.
Yeah. I have more metallic colors than I do base colors. I definitely need to go to a hobby shop one day. But I guess that's one of the perils of moving from wargaming into general painting.
Yeah. Shouldn't be that difficult to jump out of that. That's fine. Alright. Hey, bicycle. Alright, let's throw everything we can onto the bike. Lots of medical stuff, ammo. Everything that's ammo that's not shotgun goes onto the bike. And we're off again. Now this might actually be a working ambulance. Nope. It's closer. Let's grab the Band-Aid.
Are there any telltale signs that scream that it's working, or is it just something you
Well,
just
it has the wheels on it.
see?
Some of them, because of texture, they scream. The things that look like the vanilla cars, they are pretty much their texture when they're turned into a vehicle, because of the way it's mapped. Instead of being a block, it's a movable object. Those kind of stand out fairly well. Just because they have a very odd kind of glowy texture to them.
Right.
Yep, my gut for telling me to turn around and check out that car. Happy I listened to it. A steel fire axe and a steel pick.
Nice.
Go look there. Okay, gut. I'll listen to you.
Then Gut gets a swelled head and tells you to go get yourself killed by accident. Gotta be careful about Gut, man.
Oh. Just had a error pop up for some reason. Not sure why. Probably a zombie or a bandit or something spawned in that's not that the code doesn't appreciate at the moment. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get my club built. Alright, craft. Wooden club, craft. So I've got the wood, I need plant fiber and more stone. Stone shouldn't be that difficult to get a hold of. There's one. There's another. Plant fiber. And do I still have the feathers? Yes. Alright. Craft a bow. And 2 arrows. While that's crafting, we're gonna go back on a bike ride. Whee! Now do the house thing with the wooden frames. God, I am running out of stamps so fast. House bits, wood frame, craft those. Hey, a moldy backpack just in the middle of the ground. Nothing there. That sucks. Okay, turn. Hey. Hey, it's a trader that I can just trade with. Nice. Okay. What do you have? Do you have anything I might want to buy? You have ammo. Ammo is always worth it. Ooh. Cool python. That's kind of cool.
If we ain't got what you're looking for, we can get it.
All right, let me pull some of these guns I have. I want to keep that.
Excuse me.
Keep that. Yeah, we'll do that. Hey, dude. Talk. See your inventory. Sell all these. Get the ammo for them. He doesn't want that? Okay. Kind of surprised, but alright. So I've got 900 money bits. What can I buy off of you? Can I see your inventory? Let's see. Buying a bunch of 9mm wouldn't be a bad thing.
Thank you, Survivor. Get back soon. I get new merchandise daily.
Alright. Inventory. See what other ammos I can buy off of you. This. I actually... Let's see how much 100 would cost. Okay. 50. Yes. $200. That's 35. Yeah. We just want
Thanks
as
for
much of
shopping
that as
here.
possible.
Come again.
Never mind. Wonder if I could kill him. Probably. Alright. You... I saw you earlier. My god, dude. You've got leg armor, tennis shoes. I think... Are those tennis shoes? I think those are tennis shoes. Shorts. Your skin is showing through your shirt. So I thought you didn't have a shirt on at first. Dude, you just look messed up.
That's weird.
What?
That bot that posts my videos in the Discord.
Huh?
It posted one as ready, and yet on the upload page is still 77% uploading.
Yeah, that is a tad bit odd. Okay, Puppers is coming out. Come on, Puppers, just tear down the door. Yeah, I've been messing around in 7 days for a while, so I know where all the or how to go through some of the POIs to get the most efficient stuff out of them. Or get the stuff out of them most efficiently. Don't really have anything to quickly go through again save, so that might change it actually. Can I mod this yet? Says I enough that no, I can't. Okay. Let's see. That's not going that fast. It's going reasonably fast, but not that fast. I guess I can. Well, that's going. Take the wooden frames. Slow anything down that's trying to get to me through that direction. I have skill points. I could buy some stuff. Yep. Buy more perks. God, it's so slow when you're trying to loot some of these things. Okay, get my bike. Get on my bike. Toss all the looted bits in. There we go. Grab the bike. Yep. Turn around. Where do I want to go now? That sounded like an explosion behind me. Have I already spotted this before? Yep. Turn. My bike has decided it's going to be very difficult to control. What the hell are you doing? What do you even have as a weapon? An axe. One that's not really how you carry an axe. Well, I guess it is, but you hold the axe around the axe head. Can I interact with you? No. Although it looks like Z built that model. Character model.
Must be female. Must be female. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a Z special.
Yeah. Control is a little wonky. Hurry Harry's. I feel like I've just done a big loop through this place. This town. There's one item that I've never found that I need to create the crafting bench for all of the Guppy vehicles.
Hmm.
And it's a thing for lifting the engine.
Ah.
You need like an air compressor and a bunch of other stuff. Don't know how I didn't get hit there.
Must be building an advanced one. The last one I saw just uses a damn pneumatic jack.
No, that's for like building everything that the vehicle is needed. Or to build vehicles.
Okay, so it's not just the motor lift.
Yeah. Okay, bicycle handlebars. Gyrocopter chassis? Wow.
You don't need no handlebars.
Hmm?
You can ride your bike without them.
Car parts. Wheels and leather. Whoever that guy is, he's kind of a bit creepy. More car parts. A monster truck chassis.
Nice.
I don't know why I've never thought about looting this place before, but bicycle handlebars, another one of those. Ah!
Well,
That probably woke everybody in the house up. Oh, reload. Do the vanilla bullets. Good lord, just the zombies in here got me to level 9. From like 5. It's insane. Alright. Leather wheel, more leather. Cloth fragments. I do find it funny that this place just had car chassis in cardboard boxes on shelves. Seems a little odd, but let's run with it.
just a little.
And now I'm gonna stick the monster truck chassis on my bicycle.
Well, first and foremost, it was in your pockets.
Yes. This is a slight issue. Can we get out of the hole? I'd like to stop digging a hole with the bicycle, please. Thank you. What's in this lovely part of the gas station? As somebody who used to work at a gas station, I find that offensive. We are not zombies when we're behind the counter.
Depends on which gas station.
Well, not all of us are zombies behind the behind the counter.
I have met some surprisingly enthusiastic employees at gas stations.
Yeah, well, it's the only way you can get through it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because otherwise you just want to kill everyone when your manager comes in and yells, "If you've got time to lean, you've got time to clean." I can't tell you how many times I've really wanted to strangle somebody when they say that.
I can imagine.
Dude, I just finished running the register for 45 people. Because everyone else in this place refused to do any work. And now that I'm finished with that, I'm going to have to go and restock the freezer. Because the people coming in after us are going to just sit there and complain that it didn't get restocked properly. Even though it was restocked just fine just before they came in and bought everything.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, for the past 17 years, I've been practically the sole proprietor of our mattress warehouse. Nobody else is willing to touch it because they don't want to mess with it because they're one of the heaviest things in the store to move around. And without help for the most part, I am the one that's always reorganizing and restacking mattresses, which we have a double stack rack to put them all in. And the one time I let it slack off because of my many other responsibilities that I have to keep up with, I'm the first one that's told, hey, that needs to be cleaned up.
Oh, fun.
Mm. The thing about people in charge is they never see any of the good you do, only the things that you don't do.
Mm-hmm. That is so much truth. Well, I had somebody hop in for a while.
Shit, we ran them off bitching about work.
Oh god, yeah.
Oops.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Nope, nope, nope. There you go. Dude got Ed up here. Okay. So this whole gas station has been a slight disappointment. Where'd my bike go? Now this one, on the other hand, I doubt will be as disappointing. Alright, we're gonna go downstairs. Yes. There we go. You're down. That takes me into the... Okay. Bullets. Trash pile. Medical supplies. Vitamins! That could be useful. Goodbye, nurse. Oh. Why were you in the freezer? That just seems odd. Beer. And we can only sell you beer if you show the ID. What's in here? I'm almost out of water. Well, that's not good. Oh, no big deal. Oh, there's a bunch of people in the ceiling. Water, raw meat. Okay. Yep, there's a bunch of you guys. Business types in the ceiling. Because y'all are cowards. You probably told the people downstairs working the registers that they couldn't run away from the zombies because they could actually be coming in to buy stuff and want to make money.
Oh, that sounds like my employer now.
What?
We open up and stay open during a hurricane because someone might want to come in and buy a piece of furniture.
During a hurricane?
Mm-hmm.
I cannot hit buzzard.
Now, to be fair, she used the words specifically. You can come in if you want to. You know where my ass was? Home.
Because you didn't want to.
Damn right.
Jeez, that was just a mess on my end. Wheels. And what is that? A car chassis. Okay.
Okay. Decided to paint her up via fox colors instead of wolf. Gotta figure out what color hair I want to put on her now, though. Not gonna clash or be weird, despite the fact that she's a fox. But anyway, yeah. Suggestions?
Nope. Why are the puppy dogs on the ceiling? Or on the roof? That's not cool, dude. Alright, let's eat that and that. And
They went out together. They went out together, man.
Okay, whatever.
Man's best friend and all that, you know. What the hell is the old lady doing?
What is that?
That was kind of nasty.
Bicycle handlebars, wheel, chassis. It'd be funny if I found the stuff to do the helicopter, like, first day out.
Yeah. Now, the backpack is stuff that works now. When you go beyond your normal limit, you're encumbered, it slows you down, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And because I'm beyond my limit, I'm definitely or encumbered at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Repair kit, wheel, wrench, all that. 99-cent fish stick.
Yeah, baby. That's good eating right there.
At a gas station.
Yeah, okay, that's undercharged. No such thing.
I was just thinking, eating anything from a gas station is knowing how we're supposed to do it and how it actually gets done. That is not something I would want to do.
You ain't got very good gas stations when you're at them.
No. It's the fact that the people there don't do what they're supposed to.
I don't doubt that. We've got a small gas station by one of the roads I go by regular, both during work and in between work. And they sell breakfast, lunch, and dinner on a regular basis. And I hate to say it, despite having some really good restaurants in town, but they're some of the best eating in town.
Yeah.
I mean, for what they offer, it's a damn fine hamburger. It's a really, really good sausage biscuit in the morning, too.
Okay, so do they have an actual in-store kitchen?
Yes.
Okay, that's different.
Matter of fact, most of our gas stations do.
Okay.
The Inmarks, the Parkers, that one, a couple of them in a small town next to us. Matter of fact, they're even better.
Yeah, see, I think well over half of the gas stations here are owned by one company. And,
It's probably like a small Parkers where it's just freezer stuff that you have to microwave and hope like hell they're not microwaving it for you.
well, it's all roller grill type stuff.
Yeah, okay. I will admit the Southwestern roller tortilla tornado thing, whatever they call them,
Yeah.
they're pretty damn good.
Well, the problem, I mean, the food, when I was there, because I knew when the food had been put on and things like that, the food was good. I mean, for what it was. But I know the people they had putting the food on the grill, and still do, and I don't trust those people.
I gotcha.
I mean,
I do have one horror story though I'd like to share with you, and I am more than willing to drop company names down, whether you like it or not, or rather, if you don't mind.
Uh,
Big chain companies. I won't drop a name.
okay.
It is a relatively larger chain store, one that's recently gained popularity, relatively recently, and they had advertised a barbecue chicken sandwich.
Okay.
I think to myself, that's kind of hard to screw up. Just some grilled chicken and some barbecue sauce on it, right?
Yeah.
So I buy me one, and I'm hungry. I'm pretty hungry. It's middle of the day. I hadn't had to stop for lunch. So me and my partner, we stopped there, and we get, I think he got the regular hamburger. God, that was a mistake too. Um, and I got the barbecue chicken sandwich. And so I open mine up, and the first aroma that hits was ketchup. I think to myself, no, they didn't. That's just a scent. That's just part. I mean, most barbecue sauces are based in ketchup when you make them homemade. Surprisingly enough,
Uh,
no. But
no,
just
that
something
I, I'm
special.
I that must be an East Coast thing
It may
because
be.
most of the even the homemade stuff around here tends to be, uh, I mean, you'll have vinegar base or things like that, but very, I can't even name one that has a ketchup base.
You'd be surprised. Um.
No, no,
Anyway,
well, I mean, unless it's like a big brand name, but no,
yeah.
I mean,
I mean, anybody local homemaking it.
yeah, anybody that actually knows what the hell they're doing and not mass producing it.
Right. Now, me personally, I like a mustard base um, barbecue sauce, which is in itself mostly vinegar based. But so that's the first scent that hits, and I'm thinking to myself, nah, they couldn't have done that. I bit into it, and I swear to you, it was literally just chicken, dry chicken, and ketchup. That's it. It was dried chicken that was sauced in ketchup, being advertised as barbecue chicken. And
Dude,
my buddy's hamburger had this void in the middle that had nothing but this oily, nasty shit come out of it. What the hell? What is he carrying? Was that a bazooka?
yeah, that's a rocket launcher.
Okay.
Dude, give me your stuff.
Got some good stuff. Oh, yeah. Now he's turning towards them. He's just not shooting.
Yeah. I can't interact with him. It's like, come on, follow me, man.
Yeah, since then, I don't go to that particular gas chain for food anymore. We do have good fish, though. That's one of the reasons you do go there. I will admit they have some really good fish. And I'm not afraid to admit that some gas stations have really good food in them.
Oh, no,
I mean,
being afraid to admit that food is good in places, that just seems like a strange concept to me.
you would think, yes. All right.
It's like my aunt has this complete weird thing about cannot touch Arby's.
Why?
I don't know. But apparently everything that Arby's serves is disgusting. And it's like, why? I mean, the Reuben is, well, it's not fantastic. It's not bad for a Reuben. I've had worse.
Much worse.
And she looks at me like I've gone
Like
out
two
and
heads?
well, like I've gone out and started skinning people's pets.
Better than saying Chick-fil-A was good.
I just had Chick-fil-A for lunch. I like it.
It is mediocre at best.
Oh shit, it blows crap like KFC out of the water.
That's not hard to do.
I mean, really? The only large scale chicken place that I think is equivalent or better is Popeyes.
Popeyes is really good, but they
I
don't
mean,
have sandwiches.
yeah. Chick-fil-A, I mean, any other national chain that you can think of, and quite a few local chains, their chicken sucks in comparison.
As far as local chains, we have a small cafe that's technically franchised now, but they have like maybe 5 stores total or 5 restaurants total. They have a chicken sandwich that will blow the socks off anybody that thinks anything else is better. I mean, it's good. It's a very thinly sliced fillet of chicken breast that is lightly battered and deep fried to perfection. It is amazing.
Mm.
Like it's not, like super thick cut. It's like I'd say like maybe a little better than a 1/4 inch thick.
Okay.
So it's nice and crisp and tender and very quickly cooked because of that.
Yeah.
And oh man, best chicken in town. Well, best chicken sandwich in town, I should say.
No. I mean,
Well, for
I,
for
I'll
what it
I'll give you. I mean, you considering where you are and everything else. I mean, it's kind of like I don't care how good the Cowboys are doing. I hate the Cowboys because everybody assumes because I'm from Texas, must be a Cowboys fan.
right.
So I mean, I'm willing to give you. I mean, it's just one of those personal things where I want to be, where you want to be different. I could,
Nice. Yeah, nothing got nothing to do with me wanting to be different. It's just I've had Chick-fil-A multiple times, and for what I paid for it and the time I waited, I found it to be mediocre and not that great. That's all there is to it.
I, I mean, what are you expecting price wise? I mean, how much do you pay, and how long did it take you to get it?
Well, pay I don't remember because of how long it's been, but I waited about 20 minutes for it.
Shit, no,
Oh yeah,
no freaking way. I mean,
yeah, and I
I
wouldn't
don't.
dare touch the one that opened up recently because it's always a lined up around the block, and screw that shit.
Yeah, I mean, shit. If you were going to, if I mean, was that like you went in? Was it because it was so busy that it took you 20 minutes to get your food?
Partially, yeah. I mean, it was a
Okay,
bit of a line.
so
I have been to other places with equally long lines that pushed us out quicker. And the one I went to was relatively well established, not new like the one that's in town right now.
uh,
So there's a lot of things that added up to reasons why I would not go back to at least that one. The one in town I've not tried to go to because again, it's always lined up around the damn block, and I'm not even going to bother.
yeah.
That and I already know where I can get a really good chicken sandwich without the wait. So, but again, it's also a small local place that takes care of their customers and is not a giant chain that's just pushing them out.
See, you for a giant chain, all the Chick-fil-A. I wonder if you just if that one is the one you were having trouble with was a franchise or a corporate store.
Well, I have no idea, and that could very well lend to the problems I was having, and I'm aware of that. But I'm also
Because
a twice burned, once shy type, you know?
yeah, I mean, uh, uh well, I Bridget, who was in the D&D game
Mhm.
with us. She worked at a franchise Chick-fil-A that at one point, and the food was good, but if you sat there and paid attention to what was going on behind the counter with management, it was not solid.
Yeah.
And that kind of behavior can affect affect a store. So
Absolutely.
do do. Huh. I need to find a place where I can chillax for a little bit on my bike ride. Just riding off into the green zone. Alright, let me turn back north. No roads out here. I really want to find a car, and it'd probably help to find a car if I'm on the road, so you get back there. Although I can get a trading post up on my menu if I just go ahead and pick up some of these rocks. Get that taken care of. My bike could go. Now, for anybody who's watching in the archive, I do have gamma up relatively high, just, well, mostly so people can see. Let's see. There we go. Alright. Off we go. I also haven't spent any of my points that I've recently earned. Another pack mule. Healing factor, let's buy a level of that. Light armor. Okay, there we go. That might work better. More stamina. Oh shit, I just heard something shoot at me. Oh shit. Is he shooting at me?
Bandits!
This is somebody actually doing something. Bill NPC ammo. I don't have enough money to hire you, Bill. Yeah, his gun is terrifying. I don't know if y'all saw it, but if you go back just a little bit, you could see these green plasma blasts going off.
Necron boss cannon.
Yeah, I kind of want his gun, but I don't think it's a thing that you can grab as a player. But you need like 1,000 Duke coins, and you can hire him, and he'll be a companion, basically.
Is that a new currency, or is that just what you call them, the tokens?
That's what they're actually called, are Duke coins.
Oh, okay.
If you Duke's Casino token.
Ah, never paid that close attention to them. I just saw them and I said, "Ooh, honey."
Mm-hmm. Bunny hop. Gonna laugh if I go right past the city. I'm gonna need to figure out where to build a base at some point. Excuse me. The new trees look pretty good, though. Is that a road up? No, that's not a road. I wonder if there's just more open space out in... I think this is supposed to be taking place in Arizona.
One of the signs for like Santa Fe.
Yeah, possibly. But I think the main city is supposed to be in Arizona, so thinking about that, or the main map. So I wonder if there's just more open territory out there, because I mean, in this part of the world, a location like this would be all, at least every quarter of a mile, you would find a barbed wire fence.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Holy crap. I really expected to have come across a road by now, but I've pretty much circled the city and there's no road. At this point, I'm naming the city Rome, because all roads just take you back to the city. Yeah. I'm just gonna throw down the campfire out here. There. That part of the mission's over. And I should have... Yep. Holy crap. That's gonna take forever and a day to get to. Alright. If I have to do that, I am gonna go back into the city and look around and see if I can find a road that goes north out of the city. Just because in a 5-kilometer run, having an actual car, or the odds of finding a car are going to be much greater. Although I need to repair my bike. We're going to run in here. We're on a road. Now I just need to find a major road that goes to the north-ish. Don't know if that counts as a major road or not, but it definitely goes to the north-ish. But it doesn't stay going to the north-ish. Neither do this one. Nope, nope, nope. Lose control of the bike. That's not good. I'd like to find a tractor. I'd like to find anything. Tractor would be hilarious, but any vehicle would be nice at this point. Even one of those annoying squeak mobiles that the vanilla sedans. Oh, wow. It just popped in. Hello again. Guppy Big Rig.
I guess that rolling away is a sign that it might be a running vehicle.
Uh-huh. It also looks different. All the other semi-trucks are green. This one is brown. Or a tan. Maybe it's a yellow.
One of them dark colors.
Alright, well, do I have anything else here that I can just scrap? Alright, let's pick up the bicycle. Now we can just kind of cruise on our way. We might find another vehicle or something better on the track. Ow. That hurt. I'd love to find a working one of the 2.5-ton trucks, but I don't think those exist. And I'd like to find anything other than this semi-truck because they are slow. but it's what I have. Is it C? I'm not sure how I change steering from mouse and keyboard to just keyboard. Mostly because I want to try and eat my dinner. Well, this is a fun vehicle. Even the annoying squeaky mobile is a faster vehicle. Football stadium. And even once you're on one of these roads that's going relatively straight, it is somewhat annoying because there's all sorts of broken down cars in the middle of the road that you have to dodge, so you can't even just start heading in one direction and look away for a bit. The way that fire engine over there spawned in, it might actually be one as well. That's the other problem that semi-truck has. Getting in and out of it is somewhat difficult. Somewhat painful.
I can imagine the getting in part. What's the problem with getting out? Since I'm actually looking at a reference photo right now.
You bounce out of it.
Ew.
It hits you. It's basically running you over when you climb out of it.
Yeah, that's not good.
And it's only this version of the semi-truck, only if you don't park just absolutely perfectly. I mean, depending on where you park, it's not a problem.
Right.
That's one that I've never found a working version of the car. The classic Chevy there. I think I want to take this road. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I found an upgrade. Yes, the Guppy truck. Now if I can get my stuff out of the semi-truck without it killing me. I wish there was like a throw everything in button. Like empty inventory, like there is a grab as much as I can button. Alright. Now, we want to drive this. A much faster, much more maneuverable, much smoother vehicle. Pickup truck. It doesn't run into things nearly as much. Because it can drive over the top of more stuff. It's fast enough that you can do jumps in it. It's just a better vehicle than the semi-truck. I have not seen this POI before. I am intrigued. Just this. This does not bode well. Yeah, I'd be dead if I was not... If I did not have Gamma where it is. I may be dead anyway. So I threw all my ammo in the Guppy truck. It is a very interesting POI. Okay, guys. I only have 2 bullets left, so... Yeah, we can't really share them. I'd very much like to share, but... Since I have no flashlight, this is rather unpleasant. Oh, you're still alive. Get in the truck and let's leave. That was not fun. Get over to the trading post. I'd like to have found the hot rod. That was a pretty cool vehicle. I may load up my other world where I have a hot rod, or since I have the cheats turned on in this world, I may just spawn one in at the end. One of the cool things, all the vehicles have a horn. Oh no, I'm dehydrated. Probably from the medicines that I just took. Oh yay, into the Firelands, where I absolutely cannot stand the audio. Wish you could terraform the Firelands out. That'd be fun. Let's go this way. I wonder. Get out of here. Nope, you're a broken down one too. That sucks.
It honestly just sounded like you said broken Elmo.
I said broken down one. However, a broken Elmo would be... in my mind, I'm seeing something very funny. Like an emotionally broken and destroyed Elmo that just can't take it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm gonna sit back in the truck, and I'm gonna wait for the trader to open up, and while I'm waiting on that, I am going to... Oh, come on. Dr. Pepper, let me open it. Thank you. That is interesting. The inside of the truck, in places, is modeled in.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not. But it's not textured. So looking through the windows, one, my character is going completely spastic with the steering wheel. And two, I can see through the door on the other side. And my feet are going through the floorboards.
Fun.
Okay, I just noticed something. The spelling for the trader.
Mm-hmm.
Trader, as in somebody that trades goods, has
Yeah.
a D in it. The sign for the trader that says Trader Joel's, it has a T in it as traitor.
I never paid attention to that. That's interesting.
I wonder if that has something to do with the storyline.
Maybe.
Because apparently they do want to implement bandits in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And the current problem that they have with bandits is when they're shooting guns or bows, they've got 100% chance to hit you at the moment. It doesn't have a very good way of making it like 90% chance of hitting you. It's either it's going to hit you or it's never going to hit you. Right now, the way the code is, from what I understand. Okay. Glass jars, they go in. Let's just grab what I can here. Wrench, wrench. Car battery. All right. Go. There we go. Just gotta wait for the place to open up. Now. I have 4 skill points I can do things with. Might be able to quickly get enough points for one more level, FXP, and then put another point in barter. That'd be nice. Yep, level 15. Better barter. There we go. I'll see about selling most of this. I kind of wish the trader had like a time that they opened on the building.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice. Hmm. I don't understand how people can, or how your mind loses track of where, like, your cheeks are or your lips are, and you end up biting yourself when you're eating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ask myself that question regularly, shortly thereafter biting my cheek or tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, joy. I get to paint with the most hated color of all time.
Brown?
Yellow. It never covers.
Ah. Sounds like that was a decision you made.
Oh, it is. Kind of have to if I'm going with the theme.
Then why were you complaining about it?
Because I hate painting with yellow.
Then why did you choose to paint with it?
Because I have to.
You have to?
Yes.
Is somebody holding a gun to you and saying you have to?
I hope you got
Yes.
money.
Oh
If that's
no.
all you're gonna buy, I'll let you show yourself out.
Truck, no. Yes. Do that. No, don't run away. Don't run away. Alright.
And to be fair, brown's not that bad to paint with.
Shit.
The pigments in brown are typically thick enough and
I just
and,
showed
uh,
my shotgun.
dense enough that they usually cover pretty well.
Oh well. Uh, what do we have here? More ammo. Chemicals, clothing. Food. Water. An high-end iron fire axe. I might buy that. Yeah, I think that's everything.
If that's all you're
Wait,
gonna
no.
buy, I'll let you show yourself out.
Let's sell the wheels too.
Time to move on.
Toss the ammo in. Toss that bits in. Already got 6. 5, 7, 6, 2. 760, 30-6, 223. Alright. And I'm off again. That's a fairly big road. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's what the semi-truck that doesn't move looks like. I am not gonna ask why the semi-truck had rockets in it.
When in doubt, remember that you are in a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. Alright, so sedan, no go, but some nice stuff. Okay. This is the Hummer model. This is one that, I mean, it looks exactly the same if it's a vehicle that can move. Right. Off we go. So I'm thinking in about 10 minutes, unless I find something interesting, I'm going to just start spawning in some of the other modded bits in here just to mess around with them. Because there's a handful of things, the higher end things, that I think would be interesting to mess around with. Things that I haven't had a chance to mess around with either. What the heck? I think I'll get down to this house down here and go ahead and... Actually, you know what? One of the guns that I want to mess with is a chain gun.
Nice.
And what is that? Okay, it uses 5mm ammo. So the model is more of a Gatling gun than a chain gun. It is quite fun to use. I can tell you that already. But the reason why I went ahead and spawned it in is there's a zombie in here. Probably one of the scarier things you can come across, and it killed it pretty dang fast. How do I get out of this hole? Well, I can always just fly. At this point, I've given up on actually playing and am now just goofing around with what they have. What mods have added. Alright, so I'm going to keep this out, just so we have some defense. I guess I could go... Let's see what we have. We have sedan, motorcycle. Pick up. Okay, treadmill, military planing, blah blah blah. No. I type in truck. Okay, okay, this is another modlet that adds these. Okay. That. And what is this? CYC? Alright. So, let's take a look at what we have left. What vehicles we have. So I'm going to start with some of the ones Guppy has added. We have a motorcycle. One of the many motorcycles he's added. This one looks pretty good. We have this sedan. Come on. We have the shopping cart mobile. Let's see. We have this buggy. It appears to where it'd be able to sit 3 people. And whether it can or not, I don't know. We have the end of the world Mustang. And that thing looks like it's out of Death Race. And one of the vehicles is broken. Okay. That one's not spawning in. Alright, the other person is Menix. He has some vehicles that you actually build, you don't find them. So, we have a motorcycle. Can I not place you? Okay. Okay, we have a quad bike. We have this goofy little cartoon looking car. This looks like the vanilla motorcycle, but it's got to be modified by him somehow. Same with the this looks like the vanilla 4x4, so it's got to be modified in some way. We've got a monster Volkswagen, monster truck Volkswagen.
But that's a course vehicle.
Yeah. We've got a motorcycle with a goat head on it.
On my motorcycle.
Okay. Let's see what else we have. So there's... Okay. Bus. Is there... Okay, there's the school bus. Bus. We've got... What's this? The... Shotgun Messiah. Oh, there's a golden gun. That's kind of nifty. I want to mess with that. Alright, so we have our school bus, which is a very Mad Max school bus. We've got the pedal-powered gyrocopter. We have the monocycle.
Please tell me the pedal-powered gyrocopter is linked to your stamina.
Yes.
That would be funny as that's awesome.
Okay, we have a jetpack.
Kind of sucks, but it's also awesome.
Alright. And we have the Huey that you can build, which is kind of fun. I think that's a Huey. That may not be a Huey.
No, that looks like a rescue chopper.
Well, I mean, yeah. Okay,
Like
it looks like a bell of some sort.
Yeah, it looks like one of those Coast Guard choppers, or fire rescue or something like that.
Yeah.
Huey's a bit more rounded and bulbous up front, and generally, I don't think they have those kind of turbo front charges up there near the blades. I don't think.
Okay.
Maybe not. I don't remember that exactly, but I know they're a bit more bulbous up front.
Alright. Since the search feature is not letting me do what I want to do. Oh, wow. All the food stuffs that are added. That's a lot. Pitchfork, rusty frying pan, butcher's knife, a scythe. Okay. School bus, there's the stand. There's two monster trucks that I'm pretty sure I haven't placed either of those. Okay. A katana. I forgot about that. I'm going to want to see how that looks. And a Tonto knife. What is that? Okay. Alright. That's parts for katana. Okay. There's got to be a way to access some of these vehicles. in here. I'm just not seeing it. I wonder if they've overridden each other. Or if I'm just not seeing them. Well, here's Guppy's workbench. Farm table. That's the other thing I wanted to look at. Signs. There's bits and bobs. Okay. Well, let's throw these down and see what we have. That's kind of epic looking. Definitely not something I'd want to mess with. Neither is that. Right. Here's Gup's vehicle construction table. What are my options? Sedan. Alright. Fastback. Motorcycle. I guess there's just some vehicles that we won't be able to build for whatever reason. Chicken coop, cow, pig. Alright, let me see what a cow looks like. Cow. Pig. Yeah, see the semi-truck that I had earlier is not showing up in the list of vehicles I can drop in. So there must be some that you can't build that you can only find.
Yeah, makes sense.
I kind of expected that I'd be able to spawn them in cheating menu wise.
Right.
That kind of is a tad bit depressing that I can't find that. Oh well.
Yep.
Dev blocks. Maybe if I did that. Oh shit. Yeah, dev blocks. I was not looking with dev blocks. I bet if I searched Gup now.
Yep. Wow. Oh,
No. Odd.
oh.
No fire truck. That's more disappointing. All items. The super digger. That's funny. this? Okay. It looks like I'm not going to find what I was looking for. Oh well. So, let's see. We have a pig. Press E to use. Oh god.
What'd you do to the pig?
You throw animal feed in it and you can craft a piglet.
Oh. Wow.
Okay, you can throw 3 animal feed in and get fresh milk out of the cow. And 100 animal feed and get a calf.
Oh boy.
Alright, so... Oh, damn. The range on this is pretty impressive, actually. Wow. I'm
Well,
quite a
we'll have
ways
to
away.
We'll have to get our master breeder on that.
Shh. Okay, I need to find a zombie. I need to hit him with the katana. I want to hit one with the katana, and I want to shoot one with the golden gun, just to see what happens. Out of stamina. Somebody decided to come after me? No? I guess that is a way of opening up the wall here. Oh, miss. I don't know. Well, that first one was just perfect, the head exploding. Gold. Yeah, give me 5,000 golden bullets. Okay, doesn't really do much there. Alright, we're gonna hover in and try and find a zombie to shoot.
Is that like a reference to GoldenEye or something, the Golden Gun?
Not GoldenEye, but the man with the golden gun.
Which was another movie.
Which was another Bond movie, yes.
Yeah. I could have sworn that it was a usable weapon in the old GoldenEye
Yes,
game.
it was in the GoldenEye
Okay.
game.
Alright.
But GoldenEye was a satellite weapon
Okay.
in the actual movie.
I'm only vaguely familiar with the movies. I remember watching them, but it was more watching them in passing more than anything else.
Ah. I mean, this is kind of... I bet the bullets are outrageously expensive, but the fact that it's a guaranteed kill no matter where you shoot the zombie.
Yeah.
Okay, out of curiosity. Okay, so it can only use golden bullets. There's no other options. Let me out of the house, please. Thank you. I really wanted to show off some of the other vehicles, like the Hummer and things like that, but they're not showing up. And some of the other, like, modified sports cars. There's quite a few of those that are fairly cool. Guess maybe because I'm in creative mode, I don't need gasoline.
Maybe.
Oh wow, this is a bit of a madness to try and take this thing off where I've placed it. Alright. Let's get this truck out of here. Yeah, the chain gun is quite fun.
I would hope so.
Alright, let's see what other things I can, if I haven't fully messed around with. I'm really surprised that the... What is that? Nope, nope. Okay. I mean, there's a Lancer too that I've found. Nope, not showing up. So I show off those last few vehicles that I can't figure out how to get in. I am going to load up another save. I can't load the other save. Every time I click on it, it gives me an error. Okay. I'm gonna quit and remove a couple of modlets that may be what's causing the issue. Add survivors. Disable that. Disable that. Disable that. I think everything else was already here. Let me disable that one too. Alright. So drop that down. Play. Alright. Hopefully this works. Yes. Do all the stuff. Excuse me. Continue game. And that HQ vehicles mod might have been getting in the way. I'm not sure. I don't think it was, though. But we'll see. It's probably a good thing I started messing around as early as I did, so I could get into this other world to show the other vehicles off. That I have found. There's an additional semi-truck, a couple of hot rods, another motorcycle. There's a van, like either you could call it either a work van or a creeper van because it's painted white.
Ooh, I won't drive that one. That's gonna be my vehicle. Scare all the kids.
Well, there is a mod that shrinks the height of some of the zombies at random.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have, in essence, little kid-sized zombies. They're the same models as... They're just kid-sized. So, I mean, I guess technically we could have... You could drive through the neighborhood and have kids chasing you.
Sounds pretty good.
Hey, we can even... There's even one that gives us a small bear. And I think there's one that you can have pets in.
Cool.
So we could have a bear following you around. We might even be able to name the bear.
I look like a Grizzly Adams to you?
I don't see you.
Probably a good thing.
I hear you. I don't see you.
Do I sound like a Grizzly Adams to you?
I don't remember that member of the family. Was he related to it?
Quite possibly. He was a bit hairy.
I may have just broken my game, but oh well. It's not wanting to load. Ah, there we go. Building environment. It's taking a while. Alright, so yeah. I'm here. So, to end everything off on, we have this motorcycle with the fire on it, which is another one of the Guppy motorcycles. We have this Uncle Guppy's car shop hot rod, which is pretty freaking awesome looking, if you ask me. Here's one of the sedans, and you can kind of see it in the daylight, that off glow that it has, the textures have. That's how you can tell if the sedans are usable. You have this Lancer. I think that's a Lancer. And then you have this semi-truck. And I have no idea where in this wild, wild world of sports my Humvee went. It was parked out here and disappeared. So, my Hummer just went poof. But let's see. Since I still have that here. Let's see if... Nope. No additional vehicles showing up. What is that? The Hunter. Oh. Dairy churner, shuttle bus. Yeah, there's... Yeah, the bus isn't here, so... That's somewhat disappointing that my Humvee disappeared and I didn't find a usable one. And I can't spawn it in. I can't spawn in several of the vehicles. Like the fire truck, the police truck, the ambulance. I do have this radio, and I haven't looked at the radio, so might as well take a look at that. Okay. I'm gonna bet that it requires electricity. So I'm not messing with it. What else do we have that might be of interest? And I've got to be quick because in this world it's almost night 7. Radios, ammo case, sci-fi block, ammo gen case, blah, blah, motorcycle. Yeah, not really seeing anything in addition to. So, I think that's where I'm going to go ahead and end this stream at. Thanks to the few people that actually popped in. I saw the viewer count jump up to 3 or 4 a couple of times. Even though y'all didn't stay around for long, thank you for hopping in. Thank you for joining me, Fuzz.
Yeah, anytime.
And, yeah. Until next time, bye-bye. Oh, wait. I do have... this week is going to be somewhat of a mess because of... this is finals week, so I don't know if I'll have anything on the channel tomorrow or Thursday. But I should have something on the channel, even if it's late, on Friday. So, until then... Bye-bye. Okay. Hit escape.